Hello divine souls, and welcome to a tarot message with me today. I wanted to come outside, pull some cards, channel some messages for the transitions that we are currently undergoing with this super full moon in Aquarius, because I feel like it's been really intense, really transformational. I mean, the moon energies honestly affect us more than we always know, and I feel like why not have a little bit of guidance, assistance. I feel like this is definitely a spirit team type message where, you know, whatever you may not be seeing at this time might be revealed through this message. So as always, please do take it as it resonates, whether that be guidance, clarity, confirmation, illumination, however it needs to be for you today, divine soul. These messages are always for your highest good. I always do my best to channel through messages that will actually benefit you in progressing forward in the way that you would like to progress forward. So I do feel like this energy is going to really show what is occurring at this time to assist you in progressing forward. And I have used my favorite deck, my favorite tarot deck, which is my purple tarot deck, because it is purple. My favorite color is purple, just in case if you didn't know already. But yeah, I'm gonna pull two more cards. I've already got 4 cards already. I want to see if there's anything else your spirit team would like you to know through this message today. Let's have a look, see any more messages for my collective spirit teams. Oh, there's one. Okay, any more? Anything else that would like to come through? There we go. Okay, beautiful. Let's get into your message, shall we? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Strength card, and we have the 7 of Wands as the top 3 cards. And then underneath those cards, we have the 8. Yeah, geez, gosh, I was like, can I read? Yes, I can. 8 of Cups, followed by the 2 of Cups, followed by the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, the sunlight. Yeah, that was a difference. Shadow, sunlight. Sorry. Easily distracted. Yeah, okay, cool. This feels like, wait, oops, I put them back to front. Oh, I put them all back to front. Don't mind me, just fixing my cards. Okay, so what I'm getting from this transition that we're experiencing through this full super moon, I'm just gonna call it super moon. That's the vibe. This super moon is really asking us to start allowing our emotions to really pour out of us, but not in a way that it's going to obviously be destructive or a way that it's actually going to, you know, hurt anybody. But I feel like with this set of cards, right, got Knight of Cups, Strength card, and the 7 of Wands. This energy is really saying to me here that you are in a position to start allowing people to really come towards you that will have something to really offer you. And what I mean by this is obviously you're in a position to receive. You're in a position to open your heart up, allow your heart to be seen, and allow your strength and vulnerability to really just stand proud in how you actually like to wear your heart on your sleeve. And I mean that in a way that you are beautiful for the fact that you do keep your heart on your sleeve. You aren't one to hide away from your emotions, the depth of who you are. You've had in the past felt like this, it does feel like past, present, future kind of thing here. In the past you have felt like you've had to really guard yourself from certain energies. It's felt like you've had to lean back from, you know, wanting to connect to certain things. But right now, because you've had the strength to really, you know, really process that what people do towards you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, you're actually attracting higher level connections, okay? And this doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. It could be anything, really. It could be, you know, relationships with friends, with, you know, partners. It could be like partnerships in business. Anything that's genuinely true in the sense of vulnerability and being open. Like, there's no BS, if I can say it that way. It's all very upfront, it's very real, it's very raw, and there's no kind of fluffing around. Like, you've got this awareness that people have been messing with you in the past, and you've outgrown that, girl or guy, like whoever you are. Your energy is just, you're powerful. You know that You've learned how to tame the lion in the sense of your own inner demons or inner traumas or inner things, your inner ego, whatever you want to call it, the things that really, I guess, the things that push you to maybe on the darker side. I do feel like this is a beautiful energy saying you've finally moved through that, and now you're on the end of success. Now you're on the end of actually receiving things that you've been wanting to attract into your situation, into your experience, into your, you know, new cycles and phases that you will actually start allowing to come through to you. But as I said, like I think I already said this before, you do have to remember that it is your strength in keeping your heart on your sleeve, of actually being genuine, gentle, raw, vulnerable, all those beautiful words of just someone who is actually, you know, out to help people, not to hurt people. A lot of the time there is this energy of getting confused about, you know, who am I, or what am I doing? It's like, no, you actually care. You actually want to give love to people. And there's been so many times where you've had to hold your defenses because you felt like people just weren't seeing that. They weren't seeing how loving you were, and they were taking advantage of that. And that, honestly, mad respect that you put those boundaries up. But now you have the strength to accept what actually is for you, and those energies that really do respect you and want to hold you in high regard. Okay, that is what this set of cards is really going into. You have walked away from the things in the past, but now, in the past you've wanted to collaborate with different people, different energies, but you had to walk away from things. Like, now is the time that you have been walking away from what hasn't served you, from what you know was actually doing more harm than good, in the sense of like anything that felt burdening to you. You're walking away. You're telling it, nah, I'm not playing these games anymore. I'm not going to let you affect my emotions anymore. You do not have permission. And this moon is really saying like you need to alleviate this pressure of whatever things have really made you feel like you've had to just block that out, move along, move on to bigger and better things. Two of Cups, moving on to bigger and better things. Partnerships, connections, bonds, people who actually will support you, and emotionally, not just physically. Emotionally, in the sense that you are an emotional being who's raw, vulnerable, like I already said, all those beautiful things, gentle, genuine. You deserve someone who's going to be able to actually say that, right? And even just in general, like with partnerships with people who respect you in business and who respect you in friendship, who actually want to check in on you, who actually want to see where you know where you're at, how you are. You know, it's kind of like those things that I say, that your ability to stay open to partnerships and relationships that will actually help you. Three of Pentacles is really saying you're in this position to really accept this help now. You're ready to accept support. You're ready to be a part of communities that want to help you. And that is a beautiful message that this full moon is really starting to relay, is that you're about to realize that you've hit a checkpoint, and now you can actually like magnetize what you've been manifesting by standing in the power of knowing that you can stay open. You keeping your heart open is such a beautiful character trait that you have. You know, your choice to connect with people and to show support yourself to others is only going to reflect in the support you do eventually receive. And I know you've probably had the raw end of the stick of people who haven't treated you the way that you wanted to be treated. I can feel that, but it's about to change. This full moon feels like you've just, like I said, hit a checkpoint where it's like, okay, you've dealt with the bad, you've dealt with the ickiness of the people who just weren't the people who are meant to stay in your life. And that's okay. We experience those things, we move along. As we said, you're moving along. Now to bigger and better things, to find collaborations and experiences that will actually nurture your growth in the physical realm. You know, emotionality, I don't know if that's a word. Emotions are so important in grounding yourself here in this reality, and the support in which you gain from that. I just want to mention that with these cards, it really does feel like you've taken on a lot from other people that you didn't actually need to take on from a lot of other people. You know, the channeled energy of this is your spirit team want to say that you've dealt with the bad, you've experienced what it's like to have to put up with that, and now you're saying no more to that, and now you get to receive what was always meant for you. what was actually supposed to grow. I feel like the green color I'm wearing today and the green eyeshadow is really emphasizing this as well. The growth is ready to commence in the way that it reflects what you are manifesting and then it actually coming through for you. It is time for you to receive everything that you have actually been, entitled to through energy, through your divine, beautiful heart that has actually been open, and you've left it open. I think one thing I feel in this energy is, even with the defenses you had to put up, you never stopped caring about the people who you had to do that with. And that shows how beautiful of a heart you have, to have kept loving and kept caring and knowing that they didn't hurt you because you weren't worthy. They hurt you because they just didn't know any better, and they were acting from their trauma and their pain. And you've started to realize that now, because you were doing the same. You would, act out in certain ways as well, that you had to, have the strength to realize that you had to tame your own demons. As I said, you've tamed your own demons, and that is giving you the reward of realizing that now that you've done the inner work, now that you realize you're no longer attracting frequencies that, will mirror back to you the things you needed to work through, now you can actually be at a frequency where you're collaborating with people who are at the frequency you are at now, to grow, to manifest bigger and better things. That seems to be the theme of this message, is you are literally moving into bigger and better things. It is time for you to accept that you have truly grasped what it means to wear your heart on your sleeve, because you've kept your heart open despite the pain, despite the people who have come into your life and turned it upside down. And then you said, you know what, okay, boundaries, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to, hate on you. It doesn't mean I'm going to send bad energies your way. It's just meant that you knew you had to protect yourself, right? You just had to put those guards up, not to hurt anyone else, but to protect you, because you loved yourself, right? And that's all going to result in you receiving what you were always meant to receive, right? The things that you wanted, the things that you knew you deserved, and the things that you thought maybe you weren't worthy of, but now you've actually realized that you were always worthy of things, of these partnerships, of these connections. You just had to walk away from what wasn't actually helping you, that was keeping you stagnant. And now that you're not stagnant anymore, look at you. You're going to keep walking, and you're going to keep moving, no matter what tries to move you and gets you down. You seem to be the strongest trunk that is in the ground, the solid ground. I probably spat, I don't know. Just missed that. But anyway, this energy from your spirit team is it's time. You're ready to receive your blessings. You've done all the work you needed to. It doesn't mean you're going to stop doing the work. It just means that you've hit a certain checkpoint, that you are now ready to take on the next level. And that's your message today. I hope as always that you've taken away what is truly for you, what resonated, what was, there available to help you through this, whether it was confirmation, clarity. The gist. It's all for your highest good. So take away what you needed to take away from this message. As always, it is a blessing, a gift, and truly an abundance of blessings to have the ability to illuminate these things to those who wish to see these and see the messages in which may assist them to progressing forward. So keep moving, keep your heart open. Know that keeping your heart open is not weakness, it is strength. And that is why you will succeed, because you knew that by keeping your heart open, that's how you were going to reach your goals, reach your manifestations. Much love. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one. Ashe.